guys are all having a fantastic weekend. So just gonna jump right in. Today I'm gonna be showing you my everyday makeup routine. When I say every day, I don't literally mean like every single day, but if I want to wear makeup when I go to work and stuff, then this is pretty much my routine. It's pretty basic. Some people might find it harder than others, but there's not a lot to it in my opinion. And it just gives your face a little bit of life so you don't look like this, like dead, and you want to look more alive. And then this is the routine. It's definitely changed from the last routine that I had last year, so I like to kind of update every year because stuff changes, we all change. And this is my everyday makeup routine as of right now, 2017 going into 2018. This is pretty much what I would do on a daily basis when I am not glamming up my face, which I do not do every day. I think I said that about 5 times. If you are interested in seeing how I do my everyday makeup look, then just keep watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and then hit the little bell right next to the subscribe button, so that way every time I upload a new video, boom, you're notified and you be the first to watch that boy. So now that you all see me nice and dead looking, let's fix this face. So first things first is I'm going to prime my face, and I pretty much always use a primer. I'm obsessed with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is fantastic stuff if you have big pores, large pores like I do. And I just rub a little bit in my hand. You don't need a lot. And I just press that into the areas where I'm oily, where my pores are like, hello, nice to meet you. I'm only pressing it in those areas. You do not have to prime your whole entire face. So if you have oily skin like me, focus in those areas. If you have dry skin, you probably want to focus in those areas. And I have a pimple. The thing I like to do is take a damp sponge. This is my damp Real Technique sponge. It's really freaking dirty, so don't judge me. I'm sorry, I did not clean it for this video. I am just taking that and kind of pressing the product into my face. I just feel like this helps really set the primer into my pores even better than me pressing it in there with my hands. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm really slowing this routine down for you guys, so some of these steps you can skip. Like this step you can probably skip. My routine varies with like brows first or face first. Lately I've been doing my face first, so that's what I'm gonna do for you guys today. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys have tried this foundation, but I am obsessed. It's been almost like my everyday foundation. It is the Too Faced Peach Perfect. I cannot talk. The Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade Honey. Literally the like perfect shade for me. I'm so glad I picked that because I had to buy it, I mean, online obviously. It claims that it's oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, photo friendly, and you guys, it smells like peaches. So they had me at that. It has a pump, which I love. These are so much easier than, you know, pouring out the liquid and stuff. So it has a pump to it and a little tube looking dude. I really like the packaging. Too Faced is like one of my favorite brands. It's always like super cute and just smells good, and you can eat it and stuff. This is, oh, it says it's infused with peach and sweet fig cream. But this is what I've been using lately. I did get the Fenty Beauty Foundation, and you guys, I am not gonna lie, I am not really feeling it that much as what I expected to. I actually like this foundation better than the Fenty. That's just me. I kept trying both back and forth, and that's just what I feel. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's do this. Now, let's talk foundation. You do not need to be a cake face, especially every day if this is your everyday look. The real purpose of foundation is really just to even out your skin tone and to make it all look flawless and just cover your imperfections and things like that. My child is coughing. What I do when I put this on, I do not use a lot, and you don't need a lot, because when it all comes together, it'll look nice, it'll look natural, flawless. That's what you want. So right now, well, always have red cheeks. So those are the first areas that I go for. So I just squirt a little bit on my hand, just size like this, and I just take it and swipe it on the spots. I'm not squirting a lot at all. So I'm just going over the spots that I need it, and that's it for right now. So all my red spots, I'm just trying to get my face to one shade or whatever you want to call it. And just use my sponge to blend this out in circular motions. Just gonna pat it out, pat it into the skin in a circular motion. I don't want to forget your neck, so just put a little bit on the neck area. Especially with me having this shirt on, I do not want to forget my neck. Hair is probably going to be up, so I'm going to get my ears. Also, go ahead and take it over your eyelids if you want. Like, if you plan on not wearing foundation or eyeshadow, then you can do that too. So, like, your eyelids aren't a different color than the rest of your face. So, I'm just still kind of patting this all into my skin. I did not use a lot of foundation whatsoever. I do have this ugly ass pimple on my head that I might have to go over with concealer. But other than that, we are good from here. The next is concealer. Now, another thing about this, I know usually when you guys watch my videos, I put on a ton of concealer because I'm being extra, but on an everyday basis, I do not do that. You do not need to do that. Just trust me on this. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundation or concealers. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm in the shade Sand. I always get this stuff because I've never been let down by it. I love it. So here we go. I am just taking a small amount, just like that, on my under eye area. Just a little tiny bit into my forehead. And this is actually going a little bit more beyond than what I do. And that's it, just a little tiny bit. And just blend all that out, just so you can brighten those areas and stuff and look a little more awake. I am getting dark circles now that I have a child. Mom life. So we wanna cover those up, just blend this out with that same damp sponge or whatever you want to use. If you want to use your fingers actually really do a nice job of blending out concealer. I used to do it all the time. And it was fine. I mean, I know some people cringe at that, but I think it's fine for concealer. So if you don't have a sponge, then just like use your fingers. Use like your ring finger to do it. It'll be good. So now that we have all that blended out, I'm going to be using my AIRSPUN powder to just set the under eye area so that it doesn't crease throughout the day. I'm just blending this out so that I'm not setting creases. So make sure you do that before you go in with the powder. I'm not gonna like, I mean, it looks like I'm baking, but I'm really not. I'm actually just gonna go over all the spots where I use concealer. You can skip this step if you don't have really oily skin. I just do it because I have really oily skin. And that is it for the pressed or the loose powder. We don't need to go crazy with that. I'm actually just gonna press this into my skin. Just like that. Really set that in. All right, so now for the rest of the face. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I'm obsessed with this. I've been using this for years. I love it and it's cheap. It's the RIMMEL Stay Matte Pressed Powder in the shade Transparent. I'm just taking a fluffy Morphe brush and I'm just gonna dust that lightly over the rest of my face just so I stay nice and matte. Like I keep saying, you can totally skip this step if you're not as oily as I am. But I am really oily, so I have to do this because I cannot stand looking shiny throughout the day. And this stuff really does good for a long time. Next step is bronzer. I have been kind of going back and forth between this RIMMEL MAXI bronzer and then my good old OG Wet n Wild COLORICON bronzer. This is in the bikini contest. I have been using the same stuff for so long. I don't know. When something's good, I mean, why change it? But if you guys have any suggestions on a new bronzer that you think I should try out and you love, let me know in the comments because I am kind of tired of using these same bronzers. I'm looking for one that just gives me that really nice glow, not too orangey. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with the large stipple brush into my Wet n Wild and bronze up my face. Tip of my nose. This is not really complicated at all. We're not doing any kind of crazy contour. Favorite of mine is this Milani Baked Blush. This is the Luminoso shade. I know you guys probably heard about this stuff, and there's a reason. It literally is great. I love it. It's got that glow to it, and I don't know, I feel like the color just works for everybody. And I'm just gonna take a Real Techniques blush brush and add some blush. I'm just mixing that in with my bronzer. I'm gonna wear highlighter, which I actually have not been wearing every day. And then I'm going to go for my OFRA Cosmetics Rodeo Drive highlighter. This is one of the best highlighters I've ever used. I take just a little bit on my middle finger and put a little bit on the tip of my nose like that, and a little bit on the bridge of my nose like that, a little bit on my Cupid's bow area to just give my lips a more poutier look, a little bit more fuller look, just like that. And then I'll take a highlighter brush by Luxie and put a little bit on my cheekbones and brow bone area. I don't go too overboard with it. Like I said, sometimes I even skip this step, but I'm going to wear it for you guys today. Since my collarbones are out today, I'm going to actually highlight my collarbones as well, which I think is a great little trick if you do have your collarbones out, to highlight them, because I do it all the time. Just saying. It just really makes them pop, makes you look like, ugh. So next thing is brows, and I am so obsessed with this stuff. This is the Brow Gal Wet Dry Convertible Powder and Pomade Duo. I got this in a BoxyCharm box 1 month, and I just love it. It came with this dual-ended brush, and I always use the brown shade. That's it. And I just fill in my brows. First thing, I just take the little spoolie brush and brush up my brows, dip into that powder, and I just fill them in, kind of outline the bottom so it looks nice and neat. Feather that color through there real light with a light hand. I mean, nothing too heavy. Just kind of go with the natural shape of your brows, but you're just giving them a little more definition. So once you have the brows filled, then you can just take like some eyebrow gel and just go through them just so they're set for the day, and it gives them a little more volume. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the NYX Control Freak brow gel and just kind of brush through them real lightly. I love putting in brow gel on my eyebrows. I just feel like it really brings them to life. By the way, I do have a brow routine up on my channel, which is basically what I just did to my brows today. So if you want to check that out, I'll have it linked somewhere on the screen. The next step would be I would put on mascara, but since I do have lash extensions on right now, I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bottom lashes. This is the Total Tease Cover Curl Mascara. Dang it, I meant to use my Too Faced Better Than the Sex actually. But this one's really good for the lower lashes. It really gets them all like separated and stuff. Just kind of even out my eyeballs. At this point, face is done, brows is done, everything's done on the face, and all that I would do is add some CARMEX. Or CHAPSTIck is what I usually have. And you guys, that's it. Boom! That's it. Nice and natural, but I don't look like I'm dead anymore. Add a little glow. Just so you look like a better version of yourself. That's it. That's it, guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video, my updated everyday makeup routine. And I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I'll have it listed below. Don't forget to check out my new website, splitwhit.com. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. Hey guys, bye.